Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan bikum. Welcome to our new channel, Learn with Asma. Friends, before we say anything, say Bismillah. Today, I'm gonna say a small story, Belief in Allah. Our belief in Allah needs to be strong and solid. Right now, if I were to ask you, is there a ground under you? You would without a doubt say yes. Then if I asked, is there a sky above you? You would reply yes again without a doubt. Our belief in Allah should be strong. That if I was to ask, is Allah is watching you right now? Without a doubt, you should say yes. This type of belief doesn't come by sitting at home and doing nothing. We must work for it. Allah, the Almighty, has said in the Holy Quran, as for those who strive hard in us, our cause will surely guide them to our path. Surah Ankabut 6. Let me share a story with you. Two friends were traveling together. One was blind and other could see. Now, when the night fell, they decided to take some rest and continue the journey in the morning. This area was such that in the daytime the temperature increases pretty high, but in the night the temperature decreases significantly, much like the areas near the oceans. In the morning, the person who could see left to find some fur. The blind man stayed behind and was just touching here and there around him. Now what had happened at night is that one snake was passing by this place, but due to extreme coldness, the snake became inactive, frozen and straight. This blind man's hand fell on the snake and he thought, that is a very nice stick. He picked it up and became very happy. To a blind man, and a good stick is a very valuable thing. Later, the person who could see came back with some furs and saw his friends touching a snake. So he shouted and said to throw it away. But the blind man insisted, "You want the stick, don't you? I'm not going to throw it away." After trying hard, he could convince the blind man to throw it away. Anyway, they continued their journey. Then the temperature began to rise and the snake started regaining its energy. When it received enough heat, it flexed its muscles and bit the blind man. We can compare ourselves to the situation. Also, we are all like this blind man. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is like the person who could see. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ went to Mi'raj and saw the horrors of hell, of the blissfulness of paradise. Now the Prophet told us about many things to give up and stay away, but because we can't see the dangers, that's why we don't pay any attention to them. But when the time comes, we will get into a serious problem. That is why we should follow the rules and regulations of Islam. Love for Muhammad ﷺ is a basic teaching of Islam. Islam is not a terrorism nor backwardness, but Islam is teaching of peace. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah and Muhammad is Allah's messenger. Jazakumullah khair.